Alright guys, welcome at this video. Today we will do once again analysis for all the Forex major and minor pairs. So let's get started. So we will start on a euro pound on a weekly time frame. So as you remember from the previous weekly analysis, there was a nice trend line and the price is breaking through that, and we were talking about that this is a nice higher high and a higher low. Okay, but we have to also understand that there's some resistance lines which price is finding that. Okay, so what we are actually looking for is actually a double side situation. That means price could break through, bounce from this area or break through this trend line, and it looks like price is breaking and finding some resistance right here. So this could also be an opportunity to go short. Okay, but if you're already long from that area and the stop losses are below there, you just let it be. Okay, you just let it be. Okay, just be prepared for that price might fall down. Okay, but the potential to the upside is really, as you can see, very huge. So that's it for the euro pound. Euro dollar, let's see, price reached this support. Let's see how it actually reacted on a weekly. We've got a nice bullish candle. Okay, we've got some two bullish daily candles. Very good price action. Okay, and we've got a nice 1 2 3. Wow, that is really fascinating price action. Okay, we've got a higher high. I mean, this is not the higher high, but it's an impulse leg retracement. Now price is making higher high, excuse me, and retracement. So definitely a good area to look for to get a good entry right at this area, bouncing from this trend line. This could be a very beautiful way to go long, to have a stop loss of around 120 pips or a little less, okay, of around 100 pips, and take profits around 400. So a nice 1 to 4 risk reward trade. So that's it. Okay, next, Euro Swiss. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, Euro Swiss created this breakout to the upside out of this trend line, daily trend line, as you can see, but price is falling through that, I would say, trend line. Okay, so it was a false breakout to the upside, and right now price is finding actually a breaking point at this trend line. So it's, again, look at that. Price is breaking this trend line and this trend line. So what's that? Actually, we do not know. Okay, so you can trade in both sides. Okay, you can trade in both sides, up or down, so buying or selling, but you have to be aware that these are somehow double sword situations. So that's it. So if the price will retrace and return back to this area, okay, this could be a nice, it would be a bounce of the structure, recent supply and demand zone, and also a flips trend line. Okay, flip trend line is when the supportive trend line is broken and becomes resistance trend line. Okay, New Zealand CAD, very nice price action. Very nice price action. As you can see, price reached this weekly support. Okay, and now on a daily time frame, we're getting a higher high, higher close on a daily time frame. From these candles, look at that. There's a clear change of a trend. Okay, we have to repair this trend line a little bit. It got muffled during the weekend, and look at that. Look at that, guys. Okay, look at that nice trend line. We've got just that what we've drawn weeks ago. Okay, higher high and a higher low. Probably also on a 1 hourly time frame there's a trend going on. So this is definitely a trade support. So resistance becomes support. Boom, boom, boom. You can trade another 1 to 3 up here. Okay, if you'd like to know how I trade and how I enter these trades exactly, there's a link down below. It's a complete 12-hour masterclass how I enter just a specific setup. So a wonderful opportunity on New Zealand CAD. Next, Aussie CAD. Okay, pretty much very similar. There was a nice structure from the past. Okay, the Aussie CAD is a little bit more channeling, okay, but it's still moving to the upside. I'm seeing this explosive movement, as you can see here, is very good. Okay, so what I'm looking for is really just a breakthrough and then a little bit more of a retracement and then going long. There's also a trend line forming, and it's also steeping, is becoming steeper. Okay, different angle like that. Okay, so there's some wedge, and breakout of that could be tradable. So wonderful. Pound CAD. Okay, wonderful. As you can see, if you remember this weekly support, okay, we've got a nice weekly candle. Okay, we've got a nice daily breakout. Okay, double breakout. It was the first trend line. Okay, it was the first trend line, the second trend line, and now the trend is becoming like even like that, and now like that is becoming flat. So what we're waiting, what we've drawn, higher high and a higher low. So as we are expecting, guys, so this is, look, if you really want to have a control over the market, you have to tell the market what it should do in advance. So when the price is on a major weekly structure, you have to tell the market, okay, if this will happen, then I will enter. If this will not happen, I'm not going to enter. Okay, next, pound yen. Okay, pound yen is actually really like, it dipped well into this support and got rejected. We've got a bullish weekly candle. Okay, as you can see, price found, the market found some support here. Okay, and what's very good is that we've got the breakout of this trend line very precisely right here, and our price retraced very like strongly and confidently, and now rejected out of this. So this is a nice flip structure trend line, excuse me, and this is actually a good level to enter if you're a more aggressive trader. Okay, otherwise wait for another setup or on the lower time frames, but definitely a good area. Okay, so in this week on a New Zealand Swiss, as you can see, we've drawn these trend lines just to show you guys the power of the trend lines. And as you can see in this week, also price went strongly to the downside and found this supportive trend line as we are drawing. So a very nice example how to trade that. Look, just trade from these trend lines. There will be a course also coming soon about the trend lines, which is a very fascinating way of trading, so stay tuned. There's a link down below. Okay, really, if you want to master the trend lines, that's it. Okay, euro yen, pretty much the same as pound yen. Okay, but we've got some oh, very interesting, look at that. Okay, so we've got actually a broken supportive trend line, okay, which acts as a resistance. And now we've got a resistance trend line above here. It did not touch right here, to be honest with you, but it is acting as a strong resistance here, and also this is a resistance. So we'll see which time frame whether this structure, daily majors to daily structure, will hold and push the market to the upside, or these 4-hourly trend lines will hold the market. We'll see. Okay, Aussie dollar. Okay, just right on this resistance trend line. Okay, good opportunity for scalpers to go short. Okay, also Aussie yen approaching to that level. Okay, a very nice zone. I'm waiting for price to reach that area. Okay, otherwise these are also where opportunities to go short. Okay, but you can wait for the trend line on the Aussie yen to be hit, and then for price to fall down, because these structures, these structures act as a magnets. Okay, so price loves to touch them. Okay, and there's a path to these structures, and if you can get into this movement where before the structure is being hit, that's a good opportunity. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this weekly analysis. It was sweet and short. These are all the major pairs. Let's take a look at the pound Swiss, whether there's something. No, there's just noise. Okay, pound dollar. Let's take a look. Just take a look at the other pairs, if there's any left. Okay, pound dollar pretty much the same. Okay, we're simply waiting for price to break that. Okay, what's good is that we've got this higher high and higher low. Now we're waiting for a price to make a higher high and another higher low, and that's it. Okay, New Zealand dollar on a daily time frame. Okay, so these were all the previously, they were all the pairs which actually were very hot, like really on the point. There's nothing really much. Okay, I'll use the CAD, nothing much, very. So I try to filter the noisy charts for you guys. Okay, so that's it. Okay, okay, so on a CAD Swiss price, use this daily supportive trend line. Okay, there's still some room left, but there's so much bearishness. So these are some trickier charts, okay, which is hard to say what will happen. Okay, so we're just, I don't want to confuse your mind with too much information. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, click the like, help this YouTube channel grow, help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Also click the subscribe and click the notification button so that you will get this weekly analysis right into your inbox. So that's it. Wishing you all the best and stay well. Take care and bye bye.